Hi, Cancer Leo. Welcome to your timeless energy check-in reading. Hi, Downtown Cowboy. Congrats on a month of membership here at Cusp of Roses Love. I thank you so much for your support. Sending you all of that beautiful love right back. Shout out to all of my members, actually. All right, as well. Thank you guys again for joining my channel. And if you're interested in becoming a member to get exclusive perks, you can join the channel. All right, I have a couple of different tiers, couple of different levels, gives you access to a few different types of content. I don't know if I've ever really even broke this down. Guess we're gonna do this now. You can be a seed. It's more or less a donation tier. You do get access to exclusive energy shift videos that are available for all members. Okay. That's at the bottom tier. The next tier up would give you access to the monthly energy check-ins that we do that are actually time sensitive and time specific. Okay, I stream those on the 1st and the 15th of every month. We then have the extended love reading tier, which is right above that. So for that one monthly rate, you will get access to all of the love extended readings that I've done thus far, okay, and will continue to do just for that one monthly rate, as well as the monthly check-ins or bi-monthly check-ins and the energy shift readings. Then you could be at the highest tier, right, which gives you an exclusive discount from my website for personal readings and for future merch and products. All right, so again, if you're interested in joining, I would love to have you on the membership side of things. I actually just posted 2 healing meditations as a bonus for all of my members. Okay, I hope they are enjoying that. If you're interested in that content, again, join the channel. Either click join next to subscribe or click that link in my description box next to join my channel for exclusive perks. Okay? All right, Cancer Leo. Some of y'all maybe even might resonate with some of the content that I've recently done for members. Maybe that's why I had to go into that spiel. But nonetheless, even if you don't join, I thank you for being here. Okay? For those of you that might be new, this is a general timeless energy check-in where we see what planets, what houses, what transits, what zodiac signs or elemental energies you might be connecting with, that might be guiding you, influencing you, or supporting you in this moment. Sorry, I'm going to put a little bit of frankincense on a burner. Hold on. All right. We then will start with the astrology oracle. We'll clarify the astrology with tarot, and then we'll end with the sacred destiny oracle deck, okay? Just to see if there's any outcomes that you need to be aware of or what you need to focus on in order to kind of get to the highest vibration of the energy. But before we get started with any cards, I'm just going to do a quick pre-channel, okay? See what I can feel here for you, Cancer Leo. See where your energy's at. Once I kind of get a good sense of that, I'm going to sound my singing bowl once. Okay, once that sound travels and dissipates, I'll do a quick prayer and then we'll get started, okay? Feel free to do whatever grounding or gratitude practice feels right and best for you while I'm doing the pre-channeling. Once I sound the singing bowl, all up to you, all right? Cancer Leo, Cancer Leo, Cancer Leo. What could be going on here for Cancer Leo? That was Neptune and sacrifice that wanted to flip out, but flipped back in. That Neptune energy can definitely speak of having to navigate a few illusions or a few distortions around something, or something isn't quite as it seems. When you look at it like facing it dead on, there's something that might be slightly illusionary about it, almost as if you're looking at it underwater. I'm getting like the vision of, I mean, I don't know how many of y'all maybe did this as children, or maybe you still do, but like if you're ever in a pool or you're in the ocean or something like that, and maybe you're with people and family and you like open your eyes underwater and like, yeah, it burns, but like eventually you kind of are able to see in the water, like your eyes adjust. I feel like your eyes or your vision is going through that adjustment period. But even under the water, things are a lot bigger than they are out of the water, right? Water can tend to augment things, make things bigger than they really are. Maybe there's something that you're seeing, something that you're witnessing that might pull some sort of emotional reaction out of you, Cancer, Leo. And maybe that's just a sign to kind of like be mindful that you're not overreacting to something, making something bigger than it actually is emotionally. Like, not that the action was you're making bigger. It's like whatever emotional reaction you might have to something, maybe over the next few weeks here, Cancer, Leo, there's a deeper energy to it, right? So it would be like you had a really long day, or there's just been this accumulation of energy, and then something small just like breaks you open, right? Or just kind of sends you into a tizzy where, had it not been a buildup of energy, you might not have reacted in that way. But because there was a lot of tension or this kind of buildup or something like that, it's like how you see something gets augmented a little out of proportion. So just be mindful of that, okay? What else might be going on cosmically here for Cancer, Leo? What might be going on cosmically for Cancer, Leo? Yeah, okay, I think that might have just been the biggest message, okay? All right. Again, go ahead and get started on whatever gratitude and grounding practice feels right and best for you in this moment. And I'm going to sound my singing bowl, okay? Here we go. Almighty Creator, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Cancer Leo Cusp Collective Energy here on YouTube, as well as my soul tribe that might be tuning into this reading. I thank you for clear and concise messages regarding how Cancer Leo is being supported, guided, and influenced by the cosmos at this moment. Whatever's most important, I do ask that you bring that forward through this reading, and I thank you so much for that clear guidance, for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you, and so it is. All right, Cancer Leo, let's just get to it. Thank you so much, Divine. Cosmic messages or cosmic energy for Cancer Leo. Yeah. Okay. Shuffled, shuffled, shuffled. Neptune wants to come out. Some of you could definitely have Pisces in your chart, or you might be dealing with the Pisces here with Neptune and sacrifice. You also have Leo. There you are. So if we were to just look at this as surface energy, right? Sacrifice the will. Neptune sacrificed Leo with the affirmation, I will. So whatever it is that you will, or whatever you want to will out of the situation, might need to be let go of, might need to be surrendered to. Okay? What other cosmic energy is here for Cancer Leo? Yeah, you. A lot of you guys might be more or less on the Leo side of things with this 5th house energy, which is the natural home of Leo. Vibration at 29, breaking down into an 11, 17 breaking down into an 8, and again 10 breaking down into a 1. So 1, 8, and 11. 1, 8, 11. Maybe there's something, I'm filming this, what's today's date? December 29th. Okay, we're streaming this December 29th. So for those of you that are tuning into this live or might watch over the next few days, something maybe about January 8th, 1-8 might be important. Or maybe January 11th. Yeah, 111. Might be an important portal date here or energy date for you. Today's the 29th, so you got the 29th here. The 17th or the 10th could also be important in January for those, again, tuning in while this is streaming live. Okay, I'm getting this energy where it feels like Cancer, Leo, you might have strong desire around something, or strong will, or a strong vision. Yeah, it's that energy of that vision. A strong vision about something, how something should go, what something should look like. Because the 5th house in creativity talks about leadership. It talks about being center stage. It talks about being known and recognized for some sort of skill set that you have. So whether you're in a leadership role at work, whether you're just a leader in the home, or again, maybe you're collaborating here with someone, because it does feel like there are other people connected to this. As strong as that will of this is how I want it to go, this is how I want it to look, this is what I want it to be, might be there for you. With the Neptune and the sacrifice, I would say that you just want to be mindful and be careful that you're not developing an ego around this skill set. Okay, you just want to maybe keep that ego just a bit in check. Because I can get where this is coming from, though, because whatever this creative endeavor is, or this skill set, or whatever you are center stage around or about, it's something that's very near and dear to your heart. That's what I just heard. Well, it's near and dear to my heart. It's like my baby, right? It's something that you've maybe birthed, or something that you've been nurturing for a while here. So of course you want it to go a certain way, in a specific route, and I will it to be this. Okay, so that's there, and that's understandable. But if there are other people tethered into this, or you need the support of other people in order to make this happen, there's gonna have to be some sort of wiggle room, or some sort of, at the very least, space for these other people to express their creativity or their opinion around something, and or make suggestions, right? You don't necessarily have to follow it, but it's something about the environment. Ooh, yeah, Cancer, Leo, for those of you where you might be a leader, it's like you might be borderlining tyrant. I hate to say it like that, but I can kind of see it. It's like so set in your ways, maybe because, I mean, that Leo vibe, right? It's fixed. I want what I want, I will what I will, I desire what I desire, right? And it's like once the vision hits you, it's hard to allow other people into that vision. It's maybe hard to change directions or be mutable around it or flexible around it. So it feels like that is the challenge. How flexible can Cancer, Leo be around this vision, around this creative will that you have, or this project, or whatever it is that you're leading, okay? Some of you guys, quick note, you might hear my door creak open back and forth. It's just because I have the window cracked so that the frankincense, again, has to aerate. So just be mindful of that if you hear that creaking in the background. But yeah, I really just, yeah, that's just kind of what I'm getting. There's a need to work on, Cancer, Leo, in this moment, not being fixed in the vision around something. It's like, yes, that's the direction you want to head into. Yes, that's the overall goal. Be flexible in how you get there. Okay? Be flexible in how you get there. That Neptune, that water, that flow, right? Okay. Yeah. Void, of course, moon at the bottom of the deck would say that, again, something is definitely missing. Something you're not seeing, again, like I was picking up with the augmented, or again, the distortion in the water. Some of you, whatever this will is, because this is solar plexus energy here, this is sacral chakra energy with the creativity, whatever this is centered around, again, some of you might have a reaction to other people wanting to join in or other people's ideas, maybe even being a little sensitive to criticism right now, like creative or constructive criticism around this vision, because again, it's so near and dear to you. That if you are to remain fixed in this energy, you might miss some really important viewpoints or a really important I'll just say important information, okay, that could support this vision going further or expanding or again aligning you in the way that you want to be aligned when it comes to this. We're definitely going to dig a little deeper with some tarot, but it just feels like, yeah, with the void of course moon, vibration of 52, by the way, breaking down into a 7, which is again that chariot energy. Yeah, in order for you to advance to the next thing, there's something that you're missing that you're going to have to, that you'll discover by being flexible. And I get that that flexibility, that mutable energy is what's challenging you a little bit right now. Because I get that Cancer Leo has a strong will to want something to change or again be different, or again, it's like there's some creative pursuit, something you're trying to spearhead or lead, that if you're not careful, Cancer Leo, yeah, if you're not careful, you could overlook some things by just being so fixed on the vision that might put you in a position to have to sacrifice this thing or have to sacrifice more than you were willing to down the road for some of y'all, okay? All right. Let's get some tarot. Wait. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Thank you so much, here, Divine, for these beautiful energies and messages for Cancer Leo. Tell me more about Neptune, Leo, and the 5th house. Some of you could definitely have, your Neptune could be in Leo. Now, for me, Neptune, as far as your natal chart is concerned, is like a generational planet. Meaning, well, because it moves kind of slow, or it orbits a little bit slower than the planets that are closer to the sun. So it takes a little while longer to kind of shift houses. Something about that, yeah, maybe your Neptune is in Leo. So you run the risk of being heavily and emotionally invested in your creative endeavors to the point of maybe being blind to other things or missing out on other things. Okay, tell me more about Neptune. What's this sacrifice about? And Neptune energy, okay? You have the 2 of Wands, which can talk about a path, and you have the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, more fixed vibrations, yeah. It's about the path. So hold the vision, Cancer Leo, right? Don't give up on that creative endeavor. Don't give up on the vision that the divine has been giving you. But try to surrender to the path of how to get there. How you see yourself getting there might not be the exact step-by-step that it takes for you to actually get there. Okay? I just heard status. For some of you, there might have to be a surrender of some sort of status that you either have or you feel like you'll attain from this vision with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles just told me status. Okay, well, tell me more here. King of Pentacles, what's going on with the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles for Neptune? The King of Wands, yeah. Fire energy, very creative. Sagittarius for me as a reader. But what I like, though, it's two kings. So this sacrifice energy is action that you need to take when it comes to this path forward, navigating something new forward. Two of Wands, choosing something, manifesting something, creating something. You might have to be flexible in the path that it takes you to get somewhere, and maybe the timing too with the King of Pentacles. Something about this vision that you have or have been given by the divine is not an overnight thing. It's almost like, Cancer, Leo, you might have said by this date, by this year, by this time, I want to have this, this, that, and that. And that's beautiful to do. Nothing wrong with that, right? But what happens if that date that you set comes and goes? And whatever this vision is, or whatever you desire to have by that date isn't yours yet, or hasn't manifested yet. What then, right? So more or less releasing and sacrificing the timing around something. Yeah, you got the Hermit energy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this here. Some of you have to sacrifice the timing and just trust that your higher self, your spirit will lead you, right? And that it'll all happen when it needs to. Not a moment before and not a moment later. Okay, so some of you, this is trusting the divine. Okay, really testing your ability to have faith in your own spirit, have faith in source that lives within you, have faith in the messages, the guidance that your soul is giving you. Some of you might have an option of people to connect with when it comes to this vision, or supporters, or some sort of like, sponsorships, or like donors or something like that, in order to see this vision through. With the Hermit coming up and that kind of connecting sacrifice in Leo, it's like some of you might have to be willing to pursue this vision on your own, or without the support, or without the sponsor. Like if it doesn't feel right, if there's this question of who should I go with, you know what I mean? Then take some time in the Hermit energy and really, really dig deep within you to really kind of source out what truly feels right, or what your soul is trying to tell you to do, as opposed to, again, the ego, King of Wands, or what would be practical, King of Pentacles. Almost as like, if I want to almost ask this question to you, Cancer, Leo, if money wasn't an issue, if money wasn't an issue and you had the freedom to do this right here and now, how would you go about it? Because for some of you, this vision is just in the inception phase. Like you're just kind of piecing this together. And it's like, okay, I have it, but what do I do with it? Two of Wands. Okay, well, how do I manifest that into form? Rather than rather than letting money be a barrier, or letting some of you, a little bit of your doubts. I don't know why doubt is coming through. What's that doubt? Tell me more. Tell me more about this Leo energy. Leo energy in general. You got the Strength card. Yeah, that's that doubt. Okay. Some of you, oh, thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Heard that loud and clear. Some of you, this King of Wands is sacrificing the doubt in the sense of having full faith in yourself and full confidence that this will happen. You might have to let go of the how, you might have to let go of the when. But as long as you have the what and the why, Cancer Leo, that's what you want to kind of lean in on with the Strength card. I know why this vision is coming to me. I know what this vision is. I let the divine handle the how and the when. King of Wands would be in tune with spirit in order to pick up on those cues, receive those synchronicities, those messages from spirit on how to go about this, right? So meaning, Cancer Leo, for some of you with this vision, it's not important for you to have every step mapped out. Okay. It's also not important for you to maintain some sort of practical mindset around it. Well, this is what practically would make sense, and didn't know. You can throw that out too. All you truly need is to know your why, Cancer Leo, and need to know the what. That's what for some of you, you need to maybe hermit up about a little bit. Go within, get in some solitude, figure out the what and the why. And let that be the motivation. Let that be the driving force forward with the Two of Wands and the King of Wands and this Strength card, okay? Because if you let your doubts and your worries and your fears, right, overshadow your trust in the divine that it will happen, your faith in the divine that it'll happen, you're going to be kind of in this standstill with this vision or with this creative flow here. Okay, so tell me more about Leo energy and this I will for Cancer Leo. Queen of Cups, yeah. Take care of that emotional body. Take care of your emotions as well. Pay attention to them. That's what I was picking up. There's something, like I said, maybe even hearing that whole, it's not about the timing, let go of the timing, might be emotionally triggering a little bit. Because it's like, well, I've been working at this for a while, or I've been doing what I feel like I need to do for a while. When is this going to occur? When is this going to happen, right? The urgency for it, there's something deeper beneath that, Cancer Leo, that you're going to have to dig into, okay? If you've already gotten a confirmation from the divine that this is on your path or this vision will come to form, why rush it? Trust that it'll happen in due timing. As easy as that is to say, practicing that is hard, but it's a daily effort to trust and surrender, right? And again, for a lot of you, it's tune in deeply to whatever emotions are coming out when I'm saying you might have to sacrifice the time frame. You might have to let go of the how you see this happening. Yeah, and that's the heartbreak. That's what makes this painful. Okay. Which is totally normal, natural, human. No judgment, no shame around that. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Because for some of you, this has been a vision you've had for a very long time. A vision you've had for a very, very long time. And or something that's just been really heavy on your mental. And or hearing the fact that you have to let go of the timing, Cancer Leo, might feel like a stab in the back. Well, why give me this vision? Why give me all this energy for it and this passion for it? And why are you showing it to me so clearly if I can't have it right now? Or if it's not coming soon? Or not coming when I want it to? Again, totally natural, normal, and human to feel that way. But there's something, though, that you have to pay attention to and dig a little deeper in when it comes to the urgency for this to happen right now. If it's already in your energetic escrow, I guess you could say, right? It's already there. And it's just a matter of aligning with it. I think it's also a perspective thing, Cancer Leo. If you were to receive this vision now, or if this vision manifested for you right here in the right now, would you truly be ready for it? Are you brave enough to look at that and answer honestly? Also, for some of you, it might not be here yet because there could be other things that have to happen first in order to prepare you for this vision, or in order for it to go in the way that it needs to. So it does feel like there's just things that are happening in the spirit realm or behind the scenes of this vision that you're not privy to, missing, right? That you're not privy to. And you not being privy to it is intentional. Because there's something that you have to uncover deep down within. Definitely feels like an emotional energy, or again, a reasoning behind an emotion. That'll free you from that Ten of Swords feeling, free you from that Three of Swords feeling, and again, allow you to fall deeper into surrender. There's a level of vulnerability that the divine is asking you to have with yourself, Cancer Leo. Asking you to have with yourself first. So again, because I think that vulnerability is going to clarify the why and clarify the what and the purpose, right, for this vision. Something about aligning your heart to it is important as well. Yes, it could be close to your heart, but again, it's like you don't want to be... It's something around like the desire for this. You want to just make sure your heart is coming from the right place, or you're coming from the right place with it, that you truly, truly understand why the divine is giving you this vision. And if you don't, ask questions. Ask your guides, ask your ancestors for those answers, okay? But what is this creative vision? What's this creativity here? Clarify this creativity. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, that would be that distortion. The Page of Cups. I mean, y'all, can't make it up. Page of Cups talks about seeking out new emotional possibilities, opening your heart, being vulnerable, having a sense of compassion. I get that this is frustrating, Cancer Leo. For those of you that resonate, I definitely get that this is frustrating for you, because it's when you feel so connected to something, or again, the divine has given you a vision and has shown you doing something or having something or attaining something. It's so hard to wait for it. Oh yeah, it's so hard to wait for it. It's so hard to be patient. Right? It's so hard to refocus the mind back on our own inner work, our own inner process. And maybe not so much on whatever this is that we want to manifest. And trusting that it'll happen. It's meant. If it's in the energy, it'll happen. It's meant. Like, yeah, this is just working on that surrender. Working on that surrender. Because I do get that there might be some twists and some turns here in the path to this vision, or in the path to manifesting this. That if your heart isn't right, if your heart isn't open or not privy to the real reason, the why and the what, right? Or at least more or less the why. These curves and twists and turns and ups and downs with the path are going to make you tire out or make you give up on this. And I feel like that's what the divine doesn't want you to do. They don't want you to give up on this, but it's going to require a mind shift, right? It's going to require you to surrender. And I think that's just the best way that I can put it right now. So tell me more about the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups for this creativity. Six of Wands and the Five of Swords wanted to come out. Yeah. Something about... That's kind of, I think, the ego part that I was picking up on earlier in the beginning of the read, right? It's like, make sure that you aren't wanting this vision or wanting this to manifest right here and right now for the purpose of feeding the ego. Six of Wands would say that's recognition. Yeah, let's just do that because these both spent out together. So I'll put these here. Five of Swords. it's just get clear around your intentions or around your vision or around the truth around something. Again, the Six of Wands would say you would want to make sure that your heart's in the right place, that whatever this vision is, I do get that there's an element of service around it. Or that's maybe how Cancer Leo needs to look at this. Like, it's not necessarily to put you, okay, yeah, I get how that could be difficult. It's like, yes, whatever this is, you might be center stage. You might be the face of it. You might be, you know, the one that everybody looks at. You might be the one that gets recognized for it. But in truth, Page of Cups, it's a gift that's being offered from you, not something given to you for you to receive accolades. Do you see what I'm saying? Where like the ego would maybe need to be checked a little bit. The divine isn't giving you this vision for you to boast about it, for you to yeah, I get that's delicate, because it's like, yes, all eyes will be on you, but that's not the purpose. That's the best way I can say it. Yes, you're going to be in the spotlight, or again, have some sort of success or recognition around this vision. Like, yeah, you will conquer it. You will get there. But it's not about the recognition. It's not about being known for this. Like, that's not the purpose of the vision. The purpose is this Page of Cups. And that's why I feel like the Seven of Swords here. So it's like, don't deceive yourself around why the divine is giving you the vision again. So that's just a full circle. Needing to hermit, needing to dig deep within so that you clarify the why. Why does the divine give you this vision? Why do you have this strong desire to create this thing or to manifest this path? Focusing on the what and the why is going to get you there. Surrendering to the how and the when is going to make sure you stay in that position. Okay? Keep a humble heart around it is the best thing I can say, Cancer Leo. Yeah. Tower energy to clarify missing. Bottom of the deck. Missing a certain level of awareness around the why. So maybe this, again, has been a long-standing vision of yours or desire of yours. And maybe as time has built on, you've maybe built this tower based on, oh yeah, I'm going to get some sort of recognition for this. It's going to feel so good. Or again, something about it being more you-centered as opposed to, I keep hearing that service, as opposed to it being a service or you-centered around the service of it all, or it being an opportunity for you to connect with others, right? It's like making sure, I think that's what I was trying to pick up on at the beginning of the read in the pre-channeling, making sure that you are continuing to include others in this, and or not losing sight of why you've been gifted whatever this is, why you're being given the opportunity to be recognized or to express some form of creativity, to be in the forefront, to be a leader. So there's an element of needing to really be grounded in that. And again, with the Tower, that says that's going to be, again, it's a mental shift that has to happen. Okay? Yeah. Nine of Swords. Okay. Devil energy. All right. And the Three of Cups. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Whatever this is, Cancer Leo, I feel like it's going to attract a crowd around you. Three of Cups. It's going to attract certain people, places, people wanting to be next to you, close to you, seen with you, Cancer Leo, wanting to attach themselves to you. And I think that's kind of, again, mirroring the energy of make sure that you're getting into this or you're pursuing this vision from the right intention, from the right space within your heart, from the right mindset. Because once you get it, or once you align with it, it might be very easy to get swept up in the accolade, or in the attention of it all. Okay? And the recognition, and it's gonna, again, I feel like it definitely is gonna feel good to the ego. So you just want to make sure that that doesn't overinflate or take over whatever this is. Okay? And don't let the people who will be attracted to you once you get to this position, or once you get this recognition, don't let them cloud your judgment or cloud your vision around the why. Again, I can't get off of that. There's a need to focus on the why. Why are you in this position? Why has the divine placed you in this position? It's to extend your heart out, some form of creativity. It's to service others in some way, or help others help themselves in some sort of way. There's some things, there's just like a mission to it. And I get that if you don't have that right mindset, right? And again, for some of you, if it were to even come now, this recognition, and you got it, and whatever the case may be, it's going to attract certain people around you. Are you going to be able to navigate those relationships and those networking events, or that social aspect to it all? Not get bamboozled, Five of Swords, not get... Because, I just get that Cancer Leo has to have a strong lock on their ego here, so that it can't get inflated by other people. People who want to say, oh, Cancer Leo, you're so great, and not that you're not, right? But I just get that the ego could be a weak point here, Cancer Leo, with whatever this is, and you just want to be sure that no one can just come along and kind of blow smoke up your ass about something, excuse my French, that then gets you distorted around your position and why you're in that position. Okay? All right. Because again, you're going to be placed in this spotlight for a reason and for a purpose. And the reason why, for some of you, why it hasn't happened yet is because, there might be a bit of that desire for your ego to be stroked, or for it to kind of give you some form of status in society, right? But that has to get a handle on it, or you kind of have to put that in a healthy perspective, so that once you do get it, it doesn't become the whole thing. Like, you just don't lose sight of the mission or the reason why you're in that position, okay, in the first place. All right. Thank you so much, Divine, for these beautiful messages here for Cancer Leo. What can Cancer Leo focus on as they journey towards this vision, or towards manifesting whatever it is that you've placed on their heart or placed in their will to create? What does Cancer Leo specifically need to focus on in order to stay grounded, or in order to really make this happen, or to remain in alignment? Okay, something wants to come out here. What does Cancer Leo need to focus on in order to remain aligned and grounded in this situation? Change. That's what I was picking up on earlier, right? Your ability to be mutable, and the love. Exactly. That's where I was maybe getting earlier too, right? Like, if money wasn't a thing, would you still pursue this vision? Would you still want this? Would you still desire it? Would you do it for the love of it? Or are you in something for the recognition? Are you in something for the monetary aspect of it, right? Or are you pursuing something for those reasons? It may be something that you love, right? But you want to maintain that connection to the love. It's that vibe of, I would do this for free. I would do it for free. If I never even got recognized for it, I would still be doing it. It's like, that's where I feel like the divine is trying to get you to be or the mindset that the divine is trying to get you to tap into here, Cancer, Leo, when it comes to this, because that's what's going to save you in the long run. Because for some of y'all, whatever this is, it's going to attract some shady people. I got to be real with you about that. It's going to attract people who are going to want to try to swindle you out of the abundance around this, or again, try to connect with you or tie themselves to you a little bit. So they might try to flaunt money in front of you, or, oh, you know, these endeavors are coming to, contract, sign this, and we can make so much more out of this. It's like there's a need to protect yourself, or protect that feeling of, I would do this for free. I do it because I love to. I do it because it's in my heart to do it. I do it because I can't see myself doing anything else. Or, do you know what I mean? It's like there's a need to hold on to that. I almost want to say innocence around it. Because that's what's going to save you. Because then being given those propositions and you know, people coming around, it's going to feel off. You'll be able to discern who's coming in just to tie themselves to you and who truly either wants to help or who's really genuine. That might be an issue down the line. So again, because I feel like the divine knows, Cancer, Leo, that you're going to have an open heart. You're going to definitely want to connect with people. And again, it's like, I believe you're going to enjoy the social aspect of whatever this is. You just don't want it to get out of hand, or you don't want it to be a weak spot. I keep hearing that. It's a weak point. Where, meaning by that, Cancer, Leo, someone's going to be able, or other people are going to be able to sniff out that need for validation, that need for recognition, that need for that sense of your ego being stroked around this. Some people might be able to sniff that out if you don't have it under wraps, and then use that against you. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, right? So it's almost like this is a warning here, Cancer, Leo, to make sure that you're remaining in that sense of groundedness, so that people can't have an access point to you through your ego. Okay, and again, we all have ego. Ego is something that you cannot kill. So no ego death. Your ego can transform. It can shift. It can shed. It can grow. But you don't need to kill the ego, because you need it, because it keeps you safe at the end of the day. Right? It's there to balance you out. You just want to make sure it stays healthy. Okay? And your relationship to your ego is healthy. Tell me more of what Cancer, Leo may need to focus on when it comes to this situation. Come on now, y'all. Can't make it up. Transformation. Exactly. Pleasure. Ooh, right. Pleasure being, yeah, would you do it for the love? Would you do it for the sake of just doing it because it is something that brings you pleasure? Or again, being in this role, or having this creative flow, or expressing this, whatever this is within you, Cancer, Leo. I think it's fun for you at the end of the day. It's like, don't lose that sense of fun. Don't let the outside energies taint that feeling of fun, or penetrate that feeling of fun and turn it into something that it doesn't need to be. It's almost like, in a weird way, Cancer, Leo, it's like, don't pimp yourself out for this. Like, I know that might sound crazy to say, but it's like, that Capricorn energy, we're in Capricorn season. I feel like, try not to lean on this being a transactional thing, because that's what I think is going to suck the fun out of it for you. If it becomes very transactional and very like business, and again, it's like all about shaking hands, and yeah, it gives me a little bit of like, ugh, like my skin kind of wants to crawl a little bit, because I do get that once you're in this seat of recognition here, Cancer, Leo, yeah, you're going to attract a lot of people who are going to want to benefit off you being in that position. That's why the ego has to be checked. Because if they know they can just stroke Cancer Leo's ego for a little while, and then Cancer Leo will open up the doors and give them whatever they want to need, or, you know, just sign it because, yeah, like you're in a good mood, or you like the way that that sounds, or it feels, or it might make you look, or the image around something. Yeah, you're going to be in that Nine of Swords dealing with the devil, right? You're going to be in the Nine of Swords about, oh shit, why did I do that? It's going to stress you out, and then that's what's going to disconnect you from the pleasure of it. It's not going to be fun anymore. Because now it's been made into, now the focus has shifted to more or less the image as opposed to the purpose and the why and the reason, right? Which is simply for, I think at the very base level, is the divine is trying to give you a platform for you to do what you love, Cancer Leo. Right? So I get, again, that urgency. I want to have it now. I can't wait to get there. But trust in due time. In due time, okay? In the meantime, continue to cultivate the love that you have for this creative energy. Make sure you are doing it just for doing sake, for the pleasure part of it. Okay? What else is Cancer Leo? Whoa, need to focus. Come on now. Flow. Exactly. Exactly. Flow. Stay in the flow. Stay in the creative flow. Cultivate the love of that creative flow. All else will follow. So long as that is unpenetratable, like people can't penetrate that, they can't take that from you, they can't pimp that out, they can't use it against you. It's purely yours, you and the divine connecting through that flow. And it remains that way. No matter how in the spotlight you get, no matter how financially abundant maybe that it brings, you still remain grounded in the love of it, the pleasure of it. That's what's going to take you far with this, Cancer Leo. Okay? I really feel like I have to warn some of y'all, and you might have to come back to this reading a little later. Once you get into that position of recognition for this, there are going to be people who are going to come and want to make money off of you, or make money off of it, or turn it into some sort of lucrative deal for them. Just be wary of those people, okay? They're going to come in like the Three of Cups. Let's party, let's have fun. Oh yeah, you're so cool, cancel it. You know what I mean? It's low-key like a little bit of clout chasing here. Don't like it. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Ooh, a little itchy. It feels hella uncomfortable, I'm sorry to say. And I think that it just feels uncomfortable. It might make you uncomfortable, Cancer Leo. Just know that you don't have to agree to anything that you're uncomfortable with. If the people crowding around you, because now you're hot, Cancer Leo, you don't want to be bothered with them, you don't have to be bothered with them. You don't have to worry about playing nice. Nice isn't good. You can be kind, but don't be nice. Because then I think that's might give the signal that you can be taken advantage of. And I do not want you guys to go through that or feel that. Because I do think it will turn the whole love and the pleasure that you have around this creative flow into something that you hate. And you despise. And you wish you never pursued. And I just feel like it's meant for you to pursue, Cancer Leo. You're meant to be recognized for it. Like it's meant to bring you some form of abundance. So just protect that. Just protect that, okay? Come on now. Bottom of the deck, you got trust. Be mindful of who you trust. Always trust the divine first and foremost. Trust the source and divine that lives within you second. And really vet the people that will start to be around you, the people you connect with, the people you go in contracts around this creative endeavor. Really vet them. Make sure they are trustworthy. Okay? Because some people just want to party. Some people just want to be around you for the light that they might get. Some people just want to be around you because they might get caught in a photo. They might get known to, it's like something like that. It's just, ugh. But you can always trust source to guide you. You can always trust your inner compass, your higher self to guide you. Lean in on that and protect the love. Protect the pleasure you get out of this creative flow, okay? Because you're going to need it. All right, Cancer Leo, very interesting energy check-in reading here for you. If any of this resonated, let me know so in the comments down below. Uh-oh. Was my chat doing some wonky things? Hi, Manjula. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I can't answer that question for you, love, in this reading, but I appreciate you tuning in. If you tried to say anything in the chat and it seems to have kind of disconnected, reconnected, disconnected a little bit, sorry about that, but definitely say hi in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. All right, I love to connect with you guys there as well. If you're new here to my channel and you enjoyed this reading or felt like this might have even connected with your story a little bit, make sure you give that video or that thumbs up button a hit. Okay, light that button up for me. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you're also subscribed. It'll help me pick up on your energy for these daily readings that I do for you all here. All right, as I do tend to pull just for my subscribers or anyone who might want to subscribe in the future. Make sure you have that bell notification turned on to all. At the very least, you'll be notified when I am live every day or the days that I am live, okay? So that if you want to tune into that day's content, you can. All right, Cancer Leo, sending you all so much love, a lot of courage, especially a strength, all right, to really do the inner work that you need to do so that you're set and ready for this recognition that's about to come in for you on this new path. All right, let me know again how it resonates down below, and I'll see y'all